My wonderful Aries, this is a special reading for you all because normally we would do the reading on Tuesdays, but I want to give you a reading today. I'm going to do all the signs for today because again, we're coming off of this new moon energy, and now that we're in a waxing crescent moon, people are still getting adjusted to their new selves being in this new realm. So I want to offer this to you all as a special, yes, special time. And then the next time I'll do a reading will be on Sunday. So yes, if you see the video go up early, yes, it's on purpose. Let's get into your reading, Aries. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Aries as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to my Aries who are strong leaders with amazing self-confidence, positive energy, very brave, creative, courageous, determined, confident, enthusiastic, optimistic, honest, and passionate gods and goddesses who are also Rams, and your ruling planet is Mars. I'm talking to you, and you, Aries. Again, this is a special reading, so happy Monday. Usually your readings would come out on Tuesdays, but I'm going to put up a special reading because, again, this new moon energy is really causing people who don't understand how these moon phases work, these cycles work, really to be kind of out of sorts. And I want to make sure you all are locked in and committed to what you said that you were going to do, a new you, right? So we know, let's walk you back through this real quick while I lay these cards out. Let's walk it back. So now today is a waxing crescent moon, right? It's like 6-7%. So the moon is going to look like a little slither of a whatever in the sky, like a little tiny little bit of moon in the sky, right? But still, so because it's still, you know, moving out of, even though it's not new moon right now, it's waxing crescent moon right now, but still, you still started planting your seeds. You're watering those seeds. You're getting your creative juices flowing, right? You're putting your soul tribe together and sharing all those ideas and things with them, right, Aries? And so, but when the moon was waning, prior to it being a new moon, there were some things that were falling out of range. Some things within you that was falling out of range, like fear, doubt, addiction of any kind. I'm not talking about drugs and alcohol. I'm just talking about, like, you could have been addicted to anything. Those things are falling by the wayside, right? Some of the relationships may have fallen out of range, right? You could have had some issues with your kids, your parents, your cousin, your family, certain family members, your colleagues at work or whatever, because we were moving towards a new moon, right? So waxing crescent moon means that you're headed in the right direction. Okay, that's first. But it also means to have faith in your dreams. What is it that you put out in the universe? And what I want you to remember, Aries, is that I want you all to start slowing down and smelling the roses, right? You could have put 10 dreams out there in the universe. You could have planted seeds for 10 seeds, planted seeds for 10 dreams, and you're watering all those seeds, right? And so you're going to nurture each one of those. Take your time, slow down. You got more time before you reach this full moon status, right? Where everything is realized. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this because the card already flipped out of the deck. Let me show you something. Let me show you something here. This is like, you know, you're starting a new cycle, right? It's one of the major moon cycles. You're starting a new cycle. So a lot of things may feel uncomfortable at first, right? But let it be uncomfortable for everybody else around you. People are going haywire. They don't understand. It's like the book, Who Moved My Cheese? They don't know what to expect. Okay, I'm in this new place. It's still a little dark. Remember, we talked about that moon being a slither of a moon, so things are not fully illuminated. So some people may be still feeling like they're feeling their way in the dark, right? And because you've been bitten by snakes in the past, and this is not you playing a victim, this is you being a survivor. Big difference, right? You're not in victim mode anymore. You're a survivor. You've been bitten by snakes. Some of those snakes have not been venomous. Some of those snakes bit you just to snap you out of, okay, not accessing your divine feminine side. By default, Aries, you all are divine masculine. So you also have a divine feminine that you can tap into to nurture yourselves. So some of those snakes that bit you was actually for your benefit. Come on, snap out of it, snap out of it, snap out. Stop being so afraid. Stop being so timid. When somebody says something to you off the cuff the first time, stop being afraid to speak up and say something. Say something to them right then and there. Stop it right there. Hold on. I'm sorry. What you mean by that? Right? We've been talking about this for a month, Aries. And see, it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to be about it, right? To apply it. Like people who stay in school forever and never worked a job, never apply what they learn in school in the textbook to real life, to their jobs, right? Yeah, they're textbook experts. Never apply anything, right? So this is where you are right now. You've been talking about it, now it's time to be about it. I'm telling you, it's gonna take a huge weight off of you. Remember we talked about new moon energy, right? We talked about new moon energy for Aries in particular because it's a very powerful time to burn your old selves and do that cleansing fire, right? Any fear that you may have been afraid of. I don't care what you attach to fear to. I don't care what you attach to fear to. I don't want to say anything to my mother-in-law because my husband is going to get upset. No, woman to woman, we need to have this conversation. Let's take the sun out of it. I don't want to say anything to my child's teacher because my child is going to be embarrassed. They're going to get, child's teacher was out of line. Well, I don't want to say anything to my manager because my review is coming up. It doesn't matter. Your manager is not your source. Say something directly to them. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is the new you. You've already done the burning ceremony of the old you. You're getting rid of the fear, the doubt. On top of that, we got 4 planets that's retrograde, Pluto being one of them, right? So Pluto being retrograde, the planet of death, rebirth, it is encouraging everybody to declutter. Remove all that stuff in you that doesn't serve your highest purpose. Remember, you're in another cycle now, right? Plus you got Neptune, you got Jupiter and Saturn that's also retrograde. In a nutshell, that's telling you go chase your dreams, go follow your dreams. Things are going to work out on your behalf. We also have the Queen of Cups, right? God level of clarity. Remember, you're a God, right? You're a creator. You're creating space for only what's going to serve your highest purpose. You're not creating space for foolishness. Your name is not tom.foolery at whatever mail.com. That's not your email address. People can't send stuff to that. Your name is not tomfoolery. So you're not even making time for it. You're not even creating space for it, right? So again, you're getting to a God level of clarity. You're evening out your emotions, right? Because this is attached to your emotions, right? Some of you all need to get near some water so you can really work those emotions out. Go to the beach, go to the pool, right? Go near some water. Get your feet in some dirt. Ground yourselves, right? Get that energy from the universe. Or because you're fire signs, get some energy from the sun. Remove that stale energy, that fear, right? But get to a God level of clarity. Yes, get you some clear quartz. Get you some amethyst. Anything that's going to help you get to the God level of clarity to balance your emotions out. Yes, we know you've been bitten by snakes in the past. Some of those snakes were venomous, left you for dead, but guess what? You're still alive. In some of those cases, those snakes were not venomous, but it was just a wake-up call for you, right? So let me help you also with something else too, Aries. When a divine masculine sign I'm talking to, it doesn't matter if you're an Aries, it doesn't matter if you identify as a man or woman, I'm talking to you, all right? So I need you all to put your ears to the camera and listen very intently. Class is in session. Listen. When a divine masculine sign, first of all, divine masculine energy is directed outward, okay? That means that you gotta get it out. Right? If you trying to hold it in, good luck, right? Remember, you're a ram, right? You don't want to be that ram in a china closet. I know the saying is bull in a china closet, but you don't want to be a ram, that's just like takes off and go from 0 to 1,000. So you got to get it out. When you're in environments that is a hostile environment, whether it's a family hostile environment, whether it is a work hostile environment, whatever kind of hostile environment it is, you got to take action, right? For an Aries to take action, especially if you are out of balance, it will cause you to regret it later. You know why? Because you've done too much work on yourselves. It will cause you to have outbursts of anger. It will make you feel like you have lack of patience. It will cause you to be impulsive in your behavior. That is low vibration energy for an Aries. So what I suggest you do, if you're in an environment where it's hostile, whether you're having a run-in with your mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, sister, cousin, family member, whomever, colleague at work, kid, it doesn't matter. Romantic interest, whatever. If you don't feel like, if you say something out of your mouth, it feels like, okay, I'm about to go from 0 to 1,000 on this person. You immediately say, you know what? Let me grab my keys. Let me go for a nice drive. I need to be somewhere out in nature and get this out, right? You put on your favorite music and you sing to the top of your lungs until you are laughing. You're getting it out, right? Or you go for a nice walk. And you walk a nice far distance, right? That by the time you get back, you would have thought everything 10,000 different ways. And you are literally so exhausted when you get back. You're like, okay, I don't have any more fight left in me. I don't even remember why I was upset. Or if you can't do that, you go to a park. You sit down next to some water. You listen to your high vibrational music. And you envision yourself playing the scenario out where everybody wins. It's a cool, calm, and collected conversation. You know, everybody walks away being respectful of each other. Everything is worked out. Those are just 3 different scenarios because you have to get it out. For a divine masculine sign to try to suppress what you feel like you got to get out right then and there is going to almost inevitably cause you to vibrate low. Okay? Just want to make sure we're on the same sheet of music here. Even if you need to cry. Yeah, detox, release, crying. It is not a sign of weakness. I wish more people taught young men that crying is okay, right? So, but you want to get it out. You want to get it out of your system. And then once you get it out this way, you got to recognize that your ancestors are right there. Once you get it out this way, you want to fill yourself up with something high vibrational. High vibrational music is great, right? You all are very creative spirits. You want to get it out that way, and you want to refill that empty cistern. You done cried your eyes out. Eyes are swollen, you know, red. Tip of your nose is probably the red like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But guess what? You got it out, right? So now what are you going to put back in your system? It's like you've gone on a water fast, and then the first thing you eat is something unhealthy. That's what putting contaminants in your system will do. Clog up your digestive system. It's like, okay, it's counterproductive. So you ease back into it. So you put something high vibrational in it. Even if you're just drinking water, you go back in the house, you drink some water to purify. You take a nice shower or a salt bath, or, you know, you eat your favorite fruit or something, right? Listen to your high vibrational music, but something healthy, something that's good for your soul, right? After you've had a good cry. Yes. Because again, you got to recognize some relationships are falling out of range. Even some relationships with yourselves are falling out of range. I'm going to say with all of ourselves are falling out of range. No longer are you timid. No longer are you scared. No longer are you going to carry the weight of someone's trash on your shoulders anymore, right? So if that relationship falls out of range, hey, let it fall out of range. Little to no resistance. That's what the waning moon is all about. But again, we've gone past the new moon, but still because the moon is so, the illumination is so, it's only like at 6 or 7%. Technically, we're in a waxing crescent moon. So this is where you're going to be focused on the things that you want. What seeds did you plant, right? This is why you need to you may want to get a moon phase calendar. What seeds did you plant, right? Because you got to have faith in your dreams. You got to water them. I see a lot of you all traveling, being very conservative with your money, but traveling, right? Some of those relationships had to be out of your life because they were really weighing on your energy, your time, and guess what? Your pocketbook. It was costing you too much to maintain some of those relationships. It was costing you too much, Aries. And so this is where you have to be okay with relationships falling out of range. Your best friend who of 20-something years not talking to you anymore, y'all not talking. It was a tricky relationship to begin with. Let it fall out of range. Travel by yourself. You're going to meet some new people. Yes. Family members who decide they're not talking to you anymore. Good. You're not calling me, begging me for money, hands shaped like a cup, asking me for a bunch of money, asking for this. Every time you turn around, you got your hands stuck out asking me for something. Calling me at all hours of the night, just asking for stuff, right? Good. You're not calling me anymore, right? Also, justice is in your favor, right? This is beautiful because justice card is attached to another divine masculine sign whose ruling planet is feminine. This is attached to Libra. This is where you're going to focus on treating yourself, really nurturing yourselves, because you and Libra both are divine masculine signs. So you're gonna focus on nurturing yourself. What do you want to nurture yourself? What do you want to do? You want to, get a manicure, pedicure, go to the spa, go to a sauna. What is it that you want to do that you're going to be nurturing yourself? For the guys, getting a haircut, sometimes men, manicures, pedicures, that kind of thing. But you're going to do something that's going to nurture you, Aries. I see a lot of you all celebrating outside of a home, whether you refinance your house or buy a new home. But congratulations, Aries. Again, whether you refinance your house or sell a house or buy a house, I see you celebrating outside of a home. Again, the universe is replacing what you lost with something that's of greater value, right? You'd look at it as a loss. The universe is like, no, I'm about to send you something bigger, and it's coming soon. Coming soon. Yes, coming soon. Coming soon. Let me tell you something. Continue doing this, meditating, getting your solar plexus chakras realigned, in alignment, right? You're getting your crown. Where's that card? Crown chakra right here. Solar plexus. You're getting everything aligned from your root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra, including your solar plexus, right? This is the fire in you that you're getting back after relationships have fallen out of range. That's what I'm trying to help you all to stay focused, stay on track, okay? And so, yeah, get your chakras in alignment. You want to be in complete and total alignment for the lifestyle that the universe is releasing to you, right? And this is happening soon. So on your path of enlightenment, it's been long and arduous. Wow, I'm stronger than I realized I could be. That felt good with checking that person the first time they said something crazy. That felt good not to be able to take that mess home, that trash home that person was trying to dump in me. That feels really good. I haven't slept this good in I don't know how long. I felt so good that I cried and got all of that stuff out, those feelings of hurt and pain. Oh, that felt good. Yes, it's been a long and arduous path for you, but guess what? Aries, you made it. You made it. Welcome to the new realm. And look, not only that, the Tower card, right? Information is starting to come to you real fast. Whether you're watching my videos or somebody else's videos and you're starting to get quick revelation of things, whether you talk to somebody who don't even know your situation, all of a sudden they give you something and you're like, wow, that had to be sent from God in the universe because that person didn't even know my situation. And they're talking about something that just answered my question that I put out in the universe. Boom. That's how it happens. Quick revelation of information, right? And not only that, to add the cherry on top for this is how well protected you are. Some of those relationships that have fallen out of range, if those people talk about you and they're smiling in your face and talking about you behind your back or all, just being disingenuous, guess what? Tower moment for them. Instant karma. This is how protected you are. Don't you love it up here in this realm? I'm telling you, get used. Start normalizing speaking up for yourself. Start normalizing being okay with people saying, well, I'm not talking to you anymore. Okay. Well, let me just roll over. That's one less person I have to think about, talk to, or even look at. And I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but when you are finding yourself being so attached to a person that you're literally leaving your power in their hands, that is out of balance, right? And so I see a lot of you all feeling like you literally hit the jackpot emotionally because you're feeling better than you felt in a very, very, very long time. And that is great. That is great. Let's pull an oracle card. So again, the waxing crescent moon, like I said, this is what we're in right now, but it still feels like new moon energy because people are still trying to get adjusted to it. Remember, by the time we get to full moon energy, Aries, you are going to be on fire, this fireball of energy, because it's a full moon, fully illuminated, and that's a supercharge for you and everybody else. So by that time, you should be excited about, okay, I planted these seeds. It's harvest time. So now you're planting the seeds, you're watering those seeds. Relationships are going to fall out of range, right? Get that sword, and some of them just need to be cut out, including some of the relationships you had with yourself. Doesn't need to be tricky anymore. Why am I even afraid of anything? Fear and faith cannot reside in the same body. What am I afraid of? Nothing. I'm afraid if I go to sleep too soon, I'm going to miss a phone call. Hey, guess what? That's what voicemail is for. Continue to clean your space. This is why I like to shuffle the cards in front of you all. Continue to clean your space. Great things are happening. Continue watering those seeds that you planted during new moon, because again, having faith in your dream, that's waxing crescent moon energy, allowing people to fall out of range in your life they can't go to the next level with you. You got to be okay with that. Don't make excuses to bring them back in your energy space when they're not ready to go to the next level. That's what I have for you, Aries. Have a great one. Bye.